Have you ever felt that despite all the effort you put in, you simply don't see the results you expect? I've been there too. Just a couple of years ago, I was an average student, drifting through life without a clear purpose. My story isn't about a genius who achieves everything effortlessly, nor is it about someone bragging about their accomplishments. This is simply a real story about how a shift in mindset and a clear purpose can truly transform everything. If you've ever doubted yourself or felt stuck in a rut, stay with me. This video might be the change you need. A couple of years ago, I was sitting in a math classroom, surrounded by classmates, waiting for the results of my final exam. I was calm, confident that my efforts would pay off. But when a teacher placed my exam on my desk, I saw a 7 out of 10. It might sound decent, right? But honestly, I felt like my world was falling apart. That number weighed on me. But the real lesson came that night when I got home. Instead of studying harder, I got lost in countless hours of video games and TikTok. I didn't realize it at the time, but the reason I was holding myself back wasn't a lack of skill, it was a lack of purpose. When you don't have a why, everything else loses meaning. And here's the key. A clear purpose makes everything else 10 times easier. Let me put it this way. If you haven't found your purpose yet, here's an important question for you. How grateful are you for your parents? And I don't mean saying thanks superficially. I'm talking about genuine gratitude that comes from hard and meaningful work. If you truly want to show them your appreciation, prove it. Show it through your actions, through your effort. And I don't mean surface-level effort. I mean the kind of effort that changes you, that transforms you. I remember a conversation with someone I admired at the time. One day, they gave me a lesson I'll never forget. They told me their success didn't come by magic. It started in their first year of high school. From then on, they committed to studying more during the summer when no one else did. At the time, I thought it was crazy. Why study during vacation? But something changed in me when my mom forced me to do the same. She made me study 2 hours a day during the summer. And even though I resisted, something started to click in my mind. So what did I learn from all this? That the key to an academic comeback isn't just studying more, it's prioritizing what really matters. Let's be honest, most of the things we do daily aren't important. You can spend hours watching TikToks, playing video games, or scrolling through Instagram. But if you want to change your results, you need to learn to cut out the unnecessary. That's where the famous 80-20 rule comes in. 80% of your results come from 20% of what you do. This also applies to studying. There are tons of study methods, but it's that 20% that will take you the farthest. Do you know the biggest trick I discovered? Past exams. That's simple. Testing yourself is one of the most effective ways to study because it allows you to quickly identify the areas you need to improve. I know what you're probably thinking, but that sounds boring and I'd rather do something else. I get it. Studying can be a challenge. But the most valuable things in life often come from the most difficult experiences. The most successful students know something that most others don't. They know how to delay gratification. They understand that spending time on hard things today will bring great rewards in the future. It's easy to give up when things don't go as expected, but those who succeed are the ones who keep going no matter what. This principle applies to studying and to every area of life. Remember this. The easiest path is not always the most rewarding. Now, when I started studying 2 hours a day, I didn't feel like someone truly committed to their future. It was hard to get up, hard to focus, because I didn't see myself as a serious student. I was used to procrastinating and wasting time, and changing that wasn't easy. But here's the important part. When you start doing something new, something that will help you in the long run, you're not going to feel good right away. Let me give you an example. If you start playing soccer, at first you may not feel like a real soccer player. You might feel like just another kid pretending to be someone you're not. But over time, as you train, play matches, and improve, you start to feel like a real soccer player and identify with that role. The same thing happens with studying. If you show up every day, if you stay consistent, you will become that person. You will become the student you always dreamed of being. Another important point is surrounding yourself with people who inspire and challenge you. In many cases, your environment has a huge impact on your results. Surrounding yourself with people who share your purpose, people who push you to be better, can make a huge difference. You could look for a study group, or even a mentor who challenges you to step out of your comfort zone and raise your standards. For example, when you're around people with a clear purpose who work hard like you do, it pushes you to meet their level. The people around you influence you more than you think. Find those who inspire and challenge you. and let their success become your motivation. Because deep down, if you don't have someone pushing you, it can be easy to fall into complacency. And don't give up after a failure. This is crucial in teaching yourself that failures are not the end of the road. They're not something you should fear. In fact, failures are essential for growth. What separates those who succeed from those who don't isn't the absence of failure, but the ability to get back up again and again. Each failure is just an opportunity to adjust what's not working and move forward with more wisdom. And I think my most important piece of advice is this: daily consistency over perfection. We often focus so much on being perfect at what we do that we stop being consistent. However, it's daily consistency that truly builds long-term success, not sporadic bursts of effort. Remember, an academic comeback doesn't depend on anyone but you. Nothing changes if you don't change. If you don't change your habits today, a year from now, when you look at your results, you'll regret not having started earlier. The key is action. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't let the future write your story for you. Change starts now, and only you have the power to make it happen. So start today. Act today. And if you do this consistently, you'll see results beyond what you ever imagined. Congratulations on making it this far. That shows your commitment to improving your study habits. If you want to keep learning techniques that will help you study better and achieve your goals, don't miss this video you see on screen. I picked it just for you. It's the next step in taking your learning to the next level. Click now, and I'll see you there.